A lot of folks today are upset because of what happened last night in Texas. A lot of black folks.
This is not America! Okay, I'm so upset.
This moment is coming from the race involving Jasmine Crockett, and it's sparking a much bigger political debate. Bro.
You know what? I gotta get through this. 6 years ago, no one believed that I could become a state representative.
A lot of folks today are upset because of what happened last night in Texas. A lot of black folks. And here are the election results right here. This is what it came down to.
This is not America! Okay, I'm so upset. I cannot believe this is happening to our country. Y'all should be ashamed.
When she says shame on America, this is not America. This is not the America that she knows. This is not the emotional America that she knows. See, DEI is no longer trending. It's not getting them anywhere progressively inside of their party. And they're starting to notice it.
I don't know about this. So y'all don't know what white privilege looks like, but I'm gonna show you a little bit of something. It's a huge responsibility. You know, the congressional seat is over 4 times as large as my House seat.
So trying to get clarification. Look at calm down. Calm down. No, because this is what you do.
And I was just starting to get into the rhythm of doing constituent services.
They send them to Texas, they send them to Florida. Every deplorable state that we can think about, they usually coming out of y'all's think tank.
There was someone that talked to me and said, in fact, a former ambassador and the Clinton administration.
Please
Don't tell me to calm down because y'all talking them ways and then
You're out of control.
He said, Jasmine, what you have to realize is that if you are really going to make change, it's not.
Do you see the difference between the DEI Jasmine and the I just graduated from law school Jasmine? She knows how to put on a face. You knew someone like that? Roll it.
Not going to be in the Texas House. He said, you did a great job playing defense, but you have a chance to play offense. Someone on this committee then starts talking about somebody's bleach blonde, bad built butch body.
Okay, so she's a fraud. And it didn't take much for even the Texas Democrats, who are real Democrats.
Even Stephen Colbert snubbed her. And he's a Democrat.
I have been briefed somewhat about this Colbert situation. Not fully, and I'm waiting on a statement. I have done Colbert a number of times. If you paid attention, I've done
Democrats
Colbert
are so
a number of
sneaky.
times, I've done Review a number of times, I've done Kimmel a number of times. I've done all these shows a number of times. We did receive information suggesting that the federal government did not shut down this segment, number one. That is my understanding.
No, Stephen Colbert decided that he did not want you on the show and, well, he couldn't have you or your opponent after you were snubbed. I wouldn't trust a Democrat with a grain of rice. Roll it.
That the federal government didn't shut this down, and we will do an official statement once we get another official statement that we anticipate is going to be coming from Paramount. All right, so we will read what they say, and then we'll go from there. It is our understanding that Colbert, either Mr. Colbert or CBS, decided that they just didn't want to hear it. And this was because of a fear that the FCC may say something to them, and that there may have been advice to just have me on, and then they could clear the issue. It was my understanding that someone somewhere decided we just don't want to do that, and instead we're going to just do it this way. So I don't believe, and let me be clear, I don't have any love for the current FCC. I don't want anybody to believe that I do. I do not have any love for them. I do think that there are additional layers at play here, and so before we put out our formal statement, I do want to make sure that Paramount, who is the parent company, puts out theirs, and we have exactly what happened versus kind of the mania that just so happens to play out on the very first day of early voting, which feels kind of convenient.
Well, that's what happened. Jasmine Crockett was wrapped up in controversy like she usually is. And now she no longer has her seat.
So Kamala Harris now supporting Texas Senate candidate James Tallarico after her Jasmine Crockett endorsement didn't work out too well. As critics are warning Texans, this is the guy you voted for.
Our southern border should be like our front porch. There should be a giant welcome mat out front. There are many more than 2 biological sexes. In fact, there are 6. God is both masculine.
They picked the worst one out of everybody. Let's find the person that'll say the most outrageous, outlandish thing known to man and make him the candidate. Roll it.
And feminine and everything in between. God is non-binary.
Yeah, I think Democrats keep falling into this trap of picking candidates who they think will appeal to the average voter, when in reality, they just appeal to the educated, progressive Democrats who are attracted to them in the first place. I think Tallarico is cut from the same cloth as Tim Walz. Democrats tried to push Tim Walz onto voters as just your average, normal Midwestern guy, and voters saw right through.
When the Democrats talk about no kings, it seems like the Democrat Party is more so the authoritarian party due to the fact that they pick their candidates and force you to vote for them. Kamala Harris, Joe Biden, Mandami, Tim Walz. These are people that probably wouldn't have made it. No kings. Roll it.
That because they saw the policies for what they were. It doesn't matter what Tallarico or Walz or whoever it is tries to cloak them in.
Yeah, Texas is not Minnesota. Let's look at what the president is saying, because there's going to be a heated runoff between Attorney General Ken Paxton and the senior senator from Texas, John Cornyn. This is what the president is saying. I will be making my endorsement soon and will be asking the candidate that I don't endorse to immediately drop out of the race. Is that fair? We must win in November.
They had to do away with the DEI because it wasn't working. Now James is up next. Let's see how this goes.
Yourselves, Governor Abbott, all y'all. Shame on you guys.
Yes, goodbye and good riddance.